Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing another episode in our Legendary Vampire Coast campaign. Let's go ahead and get back in here. So, yeah, we said we'll go with the Gunnery wight, so we'll do that. The reason that we're doing this again is because I got that at the beginning of the turn last time. It was late at night, I forgot. You have to end the turn, or you have to do a battle in order to save the game on Legendary. There are no manual saves. So, we're going to go for this Gunnery wight again, just because that's what we chose last time. So be consistent. Now, I don't know if it has the same... I think that's a different... That's worse, though, than it was, because we already have lots of stuff that causes terror. So we didn't get any kind of upgrade there. I don't remember... I don't think it was anything super special, whatever their passive was. But anyways, okay, so we've got that. Oh, we could move on the first turn, huh? Now, we could actually send him around to grab some of these coasts, I think, or does it has to be the vampire. Never mind. And our vampires are too valuable to send out right now, I think. Yeah, we'll just put him with the army, I suppose. Let me see his stats again. Yeah, not great in melee. He's a decent, like, shooter, but, like, shooter lords aren't that great. They're good at maybe taking down, like, larger enemy lords. Now, he does have throw bombs, so I don't know sort of what's up with that, but... That's pretty good. Dead Eyes. I didn't see that last time. Okay, so more powder must be his... That's for ammo replenishment. Anyways, we looked at that last time. Let's go ahead and move forward. So I think what we're going to do is just allow this to fall. And then we have the potential to either go out and grab some of this treasure. But we can't really move that far. I guess we could grab this treasure. And then maybe go hit Ziggurat next turn. Maybe that's what we'll do. So we just want to hit these a couple more turns, just so we have something to do. We get a little bit of extra gold, keep them down, stop them from building their buildings back up. Of course, that'll give us a bit of experience, too. Because this one, Ziggurat is getting... I guess it's not that strong, but...
I need an audience.
Okay, so we're going to be able to get this. Animated Hulks. Now, these are kind of like the Chaos Spawns that you can get. They do have 30% physical resist, so... That's helpful. But they're just like large, you know, beast kind of units. Kind of like, these are like, sort of like your Vargeist kind of unit. A little bit different, but in the same vein. And so are these. So I'm not, like, these have a pretty clear role to me. These seem to be great tanks type of units against things that don't do magical damage. It seems like they can just stand in combat and face tank a lot of stuff. These I'm a little bit unsure about the distinction. Well, between the animated Hulks, they are cheaper than those, but barely, because we get a discount on those. These cause terror, too. I didn't realize that. And they are siege attackers, so those are very good. A lot of things are siege attackers for the Vampire Coast. That's pretty nice. You can beat down some doors. So these have less armor, way less melee attack and defense. Weapon strength, there's 16 of them. I mean, 9,000 health, 9,000 health. 38, 34s, that's a total of 50, 62 melee attack and defense. 50 melee attack and defense, 110 damage, 100 damage, but these have 20 bonus versus infantry, which is massive. These have no bonus versus infantry. These have 30 physical resist. These have 30 physical resist. Now, some of that might be from that bonus. I don't know if that bonus is worn off yet. Seems like a high number. These also heal themselves with the hunger. It's very good. They do have Vanguard and Terror. These don't have anything special. They might, like... It's hard to tell because it doesn't say their animation. It says they are anti-infantry, which means they might hit multiple targets. They might attack faster than the other ones. Like, those stats aren't on here. attack speed or I don't know what you would call it. Some attacks are AoE. Some attacks do area of effect damage. What's that point? Sadie? Cat is making a weird noise. I think she might throw up in the other room. We'll go deal with that in a second. She hasn't been eating the last couple of days, which is not good. She's got hyperthyroidism. So I don't know. We might have to take her to the vet here again soon. We thought that this medicine would put her on a good path. But anyways, okay. So let's we'll go. There's nothing I can do about it right now. So we're just gonna go grab this treasure, see what we get, and then we'll go. Usually I don't like running around getting the treasure. Sometimes people ask me. Face a foe in battle. Am I strong enough to... I don't know what kind of foe it's gonna be. Huh. I really want to take this, but if my army gets wiped, the campaign's basically over. So I just don't think... We don't need... I mean, the money'd be nice right now, obviously, but... I know this is kind of the coward's way to do it. If I had my tier 3 units, I'd do it, but I just don't know what we're going to face. Like, we pretty much have almost all zombies right now and a couple of heroes that can sort of hold it down. You alright, Sadie? You doing okay? She's not running a fever. I'm gonna do wait. So yeah, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to take the coward's way out necessarily, but I just don't know what we're facing. Like, if I could see the units and make an informed choice, I just don't want to run into tier 5, you know, like, units or something like that when all that we have are deckhands. So, not bad. I'll take 1,500. Can roll over here and then hit them up again next turn. Oh, am I not going to be able to build? Dang it. What's this? I mean, that's not going to matter too much because the way it's looking right now, I'm not going to build animated hulks. I mean, I guess these are cost more under normal circumstances, which is maybe how they're balanced. Like, you might be able to build these in 1 turn also, and these might take 2 turns. Like, maybe that's how it goes. These are just a cheaper alternative. But since we get 20% off of these, you know, they're 40 less gold, roughly. So I think the Morn Ghouls are just going to be strictly better versions of animated hulks, from what I can see. Like I said, the hulks might... they do have a bit more HP, but these have regeneration. The hulks might have greater area of effect attacks, but these have... we know what their bonus versus infantry is. It's plus 20, which is huge. They have 20 more armor, way more melee attack, a little bit more defense. They have a charge bonus, faster movement speed. They just look better in almost every way to me. So, anyways. Alright, we've got that. We can go ahead and throw him in there. Okay, that place is going to have rebellion.
Master of Cruel, welcome to the Black Court.
Bleak holds. I'm cool with going south and beating people down.
Tribesmen, a timely arrival.
These guys might do a peace treaty, but I want to go through and sack their towns one more time. I mean, they're going to come after us at some point. Bet on that. Oh, these are Savage Orc tribes right here, actually. I forgot about that. So yeah, the magical attacks will be very good against them when we fight against them, potentially. That cuts through all of their physical resist. Okay, we've got this. Treasure map, that's on the other side of the world. Just want to make sure I don't overlook anything. It's all good. Skeggy is still doing its thing. By the time we sack these a couple of times and come back around, we'll have a rebellion, and then we should be able to get those upgrades in. Okay. We can get those tier 2 units, right, Sadie? Good job. We gotta find something to feed you. She's withering away. Used to be like a running joke in the family. Oh, the cat's withering away when she weighed like 14 pounds. But it's like, no, now kind of
you
for
will
real.
do as I say.
She's down to like 7 pounds. She has been eating. That's been over the course of a year or so. Heck no. Come get it if you want it. So that is unfortunate. But, you know, we're doing the best we can with her. She is like 12 years old, which isn't like super old for a cat, but stuff can definitely start going wrong. Don't want to recruit an extra lord. I'm not entirely sure. Can I hit them this turn?
Such a
I guess I could
You know nothing.
just go over there and kill them this turn.
Arms of death.
No, heck, definitely. I think.
Rumfels is close.
I mean, this is giving me 245 per turn. Or do I just want to let that go? I mean, I need to let it go at some point. I mean, they're going to burn it, basically. Or do I come down here for them? Now, if they recruit 3 units, which is what they're going to do, what can they recruit? Horsemen.
The tides rise.
Be 9.
No.
Be 13 on my 17. Oh, I can, okay. I can just raise dead a bunch of stuff. Alright. Should be fine. Oh, okay. It's not going to let me go up there. Alright, well that makes the choice easier. It's not going to let me go up there in one turn.
Listen.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just hit him. Let me go ahead and buy
Cylostra
this.
Direfin.
Fill this out. They have a pretty decent front line, but having a few more would be nice.
Rumfels is close.
Don't want to use like 300 on this. I don't think that's necessary. We'll just grab one more gunnery mob here. Yeah, they are a little bit more expensive though.
I am the siren of the deep.
I'm gonna go with that.
Mirror, mirror.
It's a good old frontline stack.
Siren of the storm.
For real, they're not. They let me move from here to here and attack on the same turn. Oh, that is annoying.
Bring me my drowned.
Okay. Nah, I think everything else is all good.
Noble of you stand before the Black Court.
We don't have any resources to trade, so the trade agreements don't matter that much.
The Empire.
All will worship me.
Okay, so they want to come at me. So they did get to hire 4 more horsemen since I didn't get to attack them, which is annoying, but I do have... okay, we do still have that extra physical resist. Oh, we do gain some experience off that too, that's helpful. Replenishment, and then we do get leadership and melee defense, which is sweet. Okay, let's do it. Wife has sent me a couple of messages I need to say. Just trying to set up a new dentist, a new, you know, pediatrician, stuff like that. Alright, I need to look at that every now and then. Okay, so you can throw some of... Wait, that's not... What are the bomb things? Is it... I guess we'll find out, I don't know.
Britannia! Paladin of Britannia!
So let me go ahead and make that dude 8, and we'll get used to putting him on the 7.
Paladin of Britannia!
Slot there. Okay, front line. Put them on the front line too, that's fine. Oh, they do have reinforcements, I forgot about that, so we kind of want to shamble over there, I think.
Ever faithful! Go! On to glory! I ride to victory!
Yeah, they're coming at me, huh?
Out of way! Go! Gunnery ride! Bring it, man! Captain!
Soon, corpse crew. On way. Captain. Moving.
Paladin of Britannia!
Take hands. Gunnery.
Pure heart! Ride them down!
Cylostra Direfin! Get them!
Hastily! It shall be done!
Midnight Raider!
Awaiting orders! The lions will! The lady wills it! With haste! Gunnery wight! Killing targets! Feed from salt!
Fleet Captain!
Is he actually killing anything? I can't. It's not showing me his stats. Okay, there we go. No, he's actually like killing almost literally nothing. Let's just run in there into melee. Probably kill some more stuff.
Fleet Captain! Shayash! I'll see to it! Charge, you fools! Yes!
Why is nobody firing? God, this line of sight in these trees is like absolutely abysmal.
Fleet Captain! Shamble on! Agreed!
Orders! What do you bid? With haste! At once! Moving out!
Orders! The solid
Oh, that's a
order.
lord that was hitting her. Okay, oh, that's why.
From the maelstrom!
Oh, there are two different ones. Okay.
We serve the lady! We ride! We'll be back!
My cutlass first!
Victory awaits! Bound by honor! We obey! To victory! Gambling gods, Journeying on!
And these guys have, like, they've used, like, no ammo. They just, like, are running all over each other the whole time. Like, there's hills, trees. I mean, I know that's kind of, like, that's their thing. I mean, they can do a lot of damage if you can get good shots with them. I mean, they've done, like, okay. Not really, 9 or 10 kills per. That's why I'm not, like, investing heavily in those rifle-type units, because I learned from, like, trying them with the dwarves, trying them with the humans, the handgunners, the thunders, all that stuff, that the rifle units are just flat out suck, man. I hate them. Because they have so many, like, they just don't have much uptime in a lot of fights. Unless you're fighting, like, on a flat surface with no trees and you're fighting larger units than you. So, like, dwarfs make better use of them than many other factions, but they usually have really nice, like, piercing damage. So they're good against, like, large armored things like dragons and stuff like that, but oh, Forbidden Rod's actually really nice, I think. Yes. That's great on vampires, because you can heal yourself with the extra mana that you get. So that's like a super, super good item on anything that can heal themselves. Damn, you don't get much gold off of winning fights, though, for sure. You gotta get gold off of those coasts, I think. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and ransom the captives, I guess.
A few up to fire.
Real quick, I'm caught up in like a chain text or something. There you go. Some of my buddies. Alright. Ooh. I didn't realize there was going to be a rebellion that fast. Okay, we got to get down there and deal with that then soon. Alright, so punishment would be nice. I mean, plus 10 leadership is pretty sweet. I would really like to get Denizens at the Deep. But, like, upgrading Spiteful Shot just feels so bad. I think we just got to go with this, and then defense and leadership for those units seems legit. Sirens. A little bit of extra melee attack for Siren. I just needed this. Turn on Do Not Disturb and see if that gets me out of that. If not, I guess I'll have to turn the phone off. Okay, so that's basically just for Mournguls. So that sucks that like the Mournguls, the Rotten Prometheans, and all that stuff, they're on different upgrade trees. So if I'm gonna have a diverse army, then where are the? Because there's Rotting. Okay, I guess the phone's gotta come off. That's really annoying. That I muted it, pressed Do Not Disturb, and it still is like dinging every time. Okay. So I get Denizens of the Deep. This will effectively, every fight, give me 2 Rotting Prometheans, which are really nice, like tank type of units. Summons are very strong. That would just be 2 points to pick that up. Can't get this stuff yet. That stuff's not that great. Or I can go down here. Usually if there's not like a really good thing that like benefits a lot of units in your army, then it's better just to go down into the blue tree. Now Vashti's pretty good. Okay, this has Mournguls and Sirens in one, but it's just leadership and melee defense. Yeah, I think we need this. Like, the leadership and melee defense is pretty good for holding the line with the zombies, so I think we'll do this first. Well, the Root Marcher is very nice at this point. I think we'll do this first, and then grab these 3, and then we'll go through the blue tree. Sounds good. That dude has Replenish, I guess. So you get plus 12 melee attack if I did that effectively. Start working towards Foe Seeker and Deadly Onslaught. It's pretty legit. Let's go with that one for now.
Not a chance.
So he dashed, but he was still able to hire more units, and then they probably replenished most of what just went on here. So we're gonna have to fight him one more time to wipe him out. Okay. I guess that's fine.
This has my approval.
Madame Cylostra Direfin.
Yeah, they healed most of their stuff back. Okay, we get to fight it again.
Witness.
And we'll go down there and fight that rebellion. It's just, it's so hard to, like I said, get those pistoliers. I mean, they even have a hard time unloading their ammo on the horses, which are, like, much larger than infantry, so they should be able to shoot over infantry for that.
Captain to you. Paladin of Bretonia. Yes.
I mean, they are super cheap as far as, you know, like missile infantry go, though, so I guess you can't complain too much about that. They're better than normal zombies.
Master of the grave ship.
Gunnery, Mom.
Do not want my sort of relatively elite units to get pumped.
Salt spikes. Onwards.
Dick hands.
Pistols out.
Victory awaits. Aye.
Fire on them. What?
Captain Magic.
Jesus, what is doing all that damage?
Yes! On it! Get going! To the sea! Gunnery!
Oh yeah, get in there, boys.
For the king! Gunnery mob! Go! Yes! Right there! Aye! Yeah!
Going! Highway!
Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting some clear shots.
Soon! Legendary paladin! Take that! Soon! Outer west!
Fleet captain! Giant!
Zombies!
Thunder! Soul spice!
Okay, so one of my gunnery, or my, gunnery mobs was able to, like, get clear shots off.
Cylostra Direfin! Cylostra Direfin! Moving! Vampire captain! The gash raw!
Trying to heal everybody up as much as we can.
Cylostra
Just checking. I think this will heal her up.
Wizard scar!
Yeah, pretty much all of the damage from the Forbidden Rod gets healed. So it's pretty much you can kind of, not quite go infinite, but you can get like a couple more Invocation of the Hex in there for free, essentially, if you heal her and then everyone around her. I don't know, we did lose one set of deckhands, but we can raise more. It'll be fine. Singing. Alright.
Find me plunder!
Guess we can just sack it.
Water and fire! We take, then go.
And we could go ahead and just try to get them out of there. I just go ahead and raise it, but we'll lose our ports. So we'll lose 200 gold if we do that.
Destroy!
But then once these other factions come over and take it, we can, once the wizardmen come over and take this, we can establish it again. I'm gonna leave it up. We can come back and grab it later.
Madame Cylostra Direfin.
Seen this one in my mirror.
Now, being able to summon these behind them will be pretty sweet. This could potentially be pretty dang good too. 26 melee attack to everybody for 29 seconds. It's nice. But I just want to lower the cost on the heck, I think, by 2. It's probably the best thing I can do right now.
A good understudy.
Victory!
Yeah, okay, so that's like for him. For all grenade ability. That might be these count as grenades, although they're listed as magic missiles. I don't know, we'll find out. Cackle fruit.
Siren of the storms. Madame Cylostra Direfin.
And we still need 2 turns before we can get that. We need 4,000, which we're gonna have. Okay.
Audience.
Find an audience.
Welcome to the Black Court.
I just wish she wouldn't sing all the time, but I mean, I guess that's her thing.
Share you're a native.
Alright, that's fine. Isn't that right, Sadie? Is that because our infamy is going up? People starting to ask some questions. I could have these guys go try to scout out Luther, or like the Gunnery guy, because let's be honest, he's pretty worthless in these fights right now. Maybe once he gets that explosive stuff, we'll try him out. People always ask me, how do you get the floating character names? This is it. Also, just by the way, I get asked this all the time. It's not a mod, I just use the mouse wheel, just scroll out, you go over here to overlays, click on character names. See? Boom, character names. That's all you do. CA just doesn't do a good job of, you know, relaying that information. I don't think. But, anyways, okay. I don't know why they haven't taken that yet, but that is fine. All right.
You will listen. Fierce? Moi? I need more ground. Witness my greatness. Ransom them.
It will be interesting to revisit this with Steel Faith overall. I do miss some of the more, like, strategic and interesting choices with some of the loots. I mean, Steel Faith Overhaul is a fantastic mod, but obviously they're not going to have like the mod up and running and ready to go because they don't get early access to mod this for some reason. So they can't have a mod on day one.
I'd rather have
But I'll definitely revisit another Vampire Coast campaign down the line at some point with the Steel Faith mod.
victory.
Okay. Yeah, that's not happening. These guys are going to be probably pretty tough. I mean, obviously, swordsmen are way better than my zombies. And they're going to have numbers. So far I've had numbers on these people, and that's why we've been able to win. Early knights plus numbers. These troops are probably Blade Master at this point. We just need to... I think... all that does is slow. I don't think it lowers melee attack or defense or anything like that. Now these sirens, what is there? Doesn't it lower melee attack? Yeah. That basically gives them like 9 extra melee defense. They pretty much have like 44 melee defense. If you don't want to think of it in that way, so that's part of why they tank so well, because they have relatively high melee defense. And just like, also we've had insane physical resistance from that buff early on. It's going up so slowly, like... It's only 20 growth per turn. Can't believe these only give 10. I thought with most factions they gave 20 to start growth. We just need multiple towns to get our growth going, pretty much. And we need to get down more vampiric corruption. Alright, so one more turn, we get that. $25.
An audience.
Okay, so these are 2 turns anyways to hire. Alright, I guess we can just chill, because they're going to have rebellion. I mean, we could just run for this over here also, if we really want to get crazy.
Applaud.
So we dash over here, waiting on a rebellion, sack this, run back. Rebellion will be stronger. That would make more efficient use of our time. Yeah, let's go for it. Knock him down a peg. Keep him under control here.
Listen. Boom. I need an audience.
Wait till next turn and then hire him. Okay. Ooh, Hexalotl might go grab him here in a second. Make sure I get my sack in first.
Don't test me, ingrate. The power of Stromfell's wrath flows through me.
Okay, and this finally falls. Deck droppers do look pretty cool. I mean, there's some cool units. We'll explore them all. How much does those cost to raise? It's like 900 to bring them back. We're not really gaining that much in terms of gold by fighting these, but we are getting some experience, which is helpful.
Drown them all. Exit! Stage left!
Okay, not bad. Hoping we wouldn't take too much damage. Like, we're only getting 361 gold off of these, even though it's like a tier 2 building. Norsca buildings just aren't worth very much. We're mostly doing it just for something to do while we're waiting, and a little bit of experience. And we do get sacks. That's like 1100 gold.
Sack it!
Hasn't just been plundered.
Me, plunder!
I guess, you know, they're trying to make sure you can't just get that much out of sitting there multi-sacking.
Seen this one in my mirror.
Okay. Okay, so the overcast is a gunnery mob. A normal one is just a deckhand. Now, Curse of Undeath is pretty legit too. That does like map wight healing every time you cast something, which is helpful. But yeah, I think just going for the Drowned Dead is probably the most useful thing right now.
The tides rise, Oswald will sink!
Could dash. I think I want dashing it back on my property faster.
To my next performance!
Make sure we get that replenishment. Another rebellion over here. Axolotl does like how much we're crushing right now.
Noble of Nagor, what plight do you bring before the Black?
Fear, but words have the power to wound.
Siren of the Scourge.
Looks like I might get to keep the Pirate Cove. So I don't know how they ever get rid of it then. Okay, so they're gonna come over here and take Grey Rock, so we can cove that here in a second. I don't think it'll let us cove ruins. I mean, maybe it would. I don't know.
The
Oh, so he just randomly attacks, like, towns? Interesting. I mean, I do get a bonus now for wiping them out, so maybe I can just go ahead and burn them since I don't lose the cove. And that would give her a chance to go up here and she just searches ruins. Okay, so it has to be something that's occupied for her to establish a cove. And I can't cove my own places, right?
Madame, Captain.
No. That would be silly.
Direfin.
Just checking, just checking.
I need an audience.
Alright, so we have to kill the rebellion first, then we can go up, maybe wipe out Ziggurat for the bonus.
Share it. Am I not? Ransom them. I'd rather have the plunder. Ransom them.
Only gaining 2 leadership and 2 melee defense may not be worth. It is nice, but I think I might move on to some of this stuff for now. Gaining 8 for 2 points, so 4 per. 4 leadership and 4 melee defense is definitely worth, but like the 2-2 at the end, I'm not sure if that one's worth it or not. We could put him on a horse. I think I just like sticking him in combat though, just letting him sit there and fight.
Knows who the real star is.
Have we not tried Cackle? I don't think we've tried Cackle for yet. No, we've just auto-resolved since then. Never-ending rebellions over here. Welcome to vampires. Oh, that is going to cause some diplomatic troubles, though. I guess I could just wrap around this way and try to get him next turn.
Relentless march.
I'll just do it that way. And if they take this area, then I can send the vampire over there to coast it. Still nothing. We got 2 turns on this. I do need to use this growth to get this. Probably after this next turn. Okay. And we're pretty much at time, so we'll see how this works on the next turn. So this is kind of like a bookkeeping type of turn. But we are building up a little bit, and then next turn, or yeah, next episode, we'll fight the New World, and that should be pretty solid. Should be a good showdown. We'll have some of the new units to come in and fight. We're almost done with that tech, which is going to let us hire them faster and cheaper.
Seen this one in my mirror.
So you get 1 extra use of it, but you don't get a discount on it. That's interesting. you ever watched one of my Skaven campaigns, though, you can definitely see the value of.
Of course.
I did this on the first turn, didn't I? It let me attack.
Join me.
Was it because I was in dash stance? Did I forget to change how to dash stance? Is that what happened? No, I'm not in dash stance right now.
Kill for me! Slay them!
Okay, well, that's annoying.
Sing the songs of death.
Jeez, yeah, there's not much replenishment if you're not in your own territory. Alright, well, I guess we can go and get the building, so we're gonna miss out on the quest, because they're probably gonna kill him next turn.
All well.
So, that's annoying. It's not like we're super hurting for the cash, but... it's certainly a little frustrating. It feels like we're getting trolled there. But alright, so this will be the last turn, and then we'll go on to the next episode. Yeah. I must have dashed or something. I don't know why I couldn't. Because usually you can jump like that. Definitely that. Okay, that's gonna be really handy. Oh, I guess we got it. Anyways, okay, so whatever. We didn't get the sack money, but it wasn't gonna matter that much anyways.
Yes, my pretty. You will listen.
Can I beat these clowns without the vampire?
Fierce. Moi.
Probably. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough time to hire when I get over here, so that's why I'm going ahead and doing that.
Siren of the storm.
Let's see, so if I dash down, so they're gonna have.
Pretender.
They start with 6. I thought they started with 8. So they might have like up to 12 units.
A step too far.
Madam Cylostra Direfin.
If anything, I can just hole up. If it looks too tough, I can just hole up in the town and recruit. And if they come at me, then I'll get the extra reinforcements, which are not amazing. They don't have great garrisons, but that will allow me to set up this code.
Audience.
On land.
Oh, it is gonna let me do it in one turn. Okay.
We'll send a message. Fleet captain,
It's gonna let
reporting.
me. Okay, so I have to pop on the land to do it.
Kill or be killed. Blow it sky high.
Oh, okay. All right, we got it. I don't think that's going to be a very rich settlement. I mean, it is pretty crazy that you could get like a rank 10 lord or something if you wanted to. Or maybe like even a rank 20 lord if you had a ton of these. So like later on we can switch these towns up. So I think you can, it'll cost a lot of money. That'd be like if we're super rich we could do that, but we still have to take the money one for now. Yeah, I think you could remove the building if you wanted to. Yeah, you could destroy it. You lose 400 gold to do it. Right, Sadie? So basically for 400 gold, it'd be 800 to round trip, replace it once and replace it again. 800 gold to basically buy one lord recruit rank. So, you know, if we're hiring a lord and we just have, you know, 8,000 gold sitting around and we just want to buy 10 ranks, we could. It's pretty interesting.
Swashbuckles
Potential.
So with that, we're basically just buying one more use and a cooldown. 50% cooldown and one more use. Okay. Sadie, you're licking my hands. Is it? You feeling a little sick? Not eating a lot.
Ready.
Sadie, chill. Look at my mouse hand. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to trespass.
Get going.
Trespass against them anyways, I don't know. They just took the property right in front of me. Yeah, of course. I guess I should have just run down there. So that's kind of annoying, but whatever.
Sing the songs of death.
I guess we just wait on 4 ranks and grab this. This has the largest payout. I mean, it increases your growth, you get recruitment capacity. We actually get +1 vampire fleet captains. Wow, I didn't realize that. So that'll give us a second one that we could go around and start grabbing all the ports with. So that's pretty sweet. I guess we just pop up to tier 5.
Siren of the storms.
Okay, so we can raise dead in these waters, but we can't hire. No. So we can't be in that movement stance. Okay, so what do we want to do for our next tech? And then we'll call it an episode here. Zombies aren't doing a lot of our damage. Raise dead cost is interesting, because I do basically raise dead for almost everything. At least for the zombies. That would be like 50... How much is that? There's 300 gold each, I think. Be 30 gold every time. Casualty replenishment of 10% is very nice. Missile resist is interesting. I don't need another lord yet. %20 physical resist for Prometheans and like other big units. That's pretty interesting. For shipbuildings. That's okay. +2 corruptions. Pretty big deal. More ghouls, running leviathans. Okay. This stuff. Okay, public order would be really nice. I want to actually start grabbing some stuff. Wait, the whole Lord's army gets +10 leadership? Assign unit, Lord's army. Wow, everything gets +10 leadership? For real? All regions, faster construction time. It's crazy, 5 melee defense is like that far down the line. When I get depth guard, that will be really nice. A 15% reduction, but... That's pretty insane. Two leadership is also very good. So I think the Vampiric Corruption is worth considering, but this right here, this 10 leadership is so huge. Okay, and this is for like ranged stuff, which we're not gonna have a lot of that for now. No. It's okay. I mean, I'm probably just gonna favor the large monsters, and I mean we'll get some like artillery and stuff, but once we get the deck droppers that can fire, that's a little more useful because then they're up in the air, so they don't have to worry about line of sight as much. So that might be helpful, but that's gonna be a little ways off. Okay, it's not gonna tell us how much first mate is, but 5 leadership for zombies is also really good. So I think we'll go with that. All right. And I think that's about it as far as this turn's gonna go. Okay, that'll be it for this episode too. I wanted to end at about an hour, but I wanted to make that decision before I end and go do something else and forget what I was doing.
See the reptile, pull its tail, make it roar, make it crave bloody war.
No. I mean, I guess, like, that sounds like it's just crazy, like, you just get free money every turn and they can't do anything about it, but at the same time, you know, there are some factions out there where they sack or they raid and they just get, like, an insane amount, like Dark Elves off of their slave mechanic, get just a crap ton of gold. You know, sometimes, like, Chaos or some of these other, like, those types of factions, you know, when they sack something, when they sack something, you know, they might get 30,000 gold or something, like Chaos or Beastmen. So they really don't seem to get, they don't have that many enhancements for sacking, like they don't have that many mechanics where they get a lot of gold when they fight or win fights. So I think that the Pirate Code mechanic kind of makes up for that. It just seems interesting that there's like no counterplay to that from the enemy, but I guess there's no counterplay to you getting 300% gold from sacking either, you know, with some factions, Norsca, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, and it is modular. Like, you do have to go out and establish these, and you do have to like pick a building. So if you want the other stuff, then you can't get the gold. So it's cool. It's kind of like the sort of like the elves did that. They had an outpost, but people could go sack it and take it down in theory. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content.